I have two more questions for both of them. And it actually really breaks into three questions. But Justin, I'm going to throw this one at you because this is a Justin question if I've
Okay.
ever heard one. What does blended average mean? And related to that, why is this important when building a multi-lender program? Again, you touched on it, but if I were to break this into its
Yeah.
own little nugget, tell us about what blended average means and why it's important with the multi-lender program.
Great question. It's a really good question. As home improvement contractors, we have it embedded into our brain that we need the best pricing on everything. We need this, we need that. Now, here is a fun fact about getting the best pricing. Lenders have to be able to make, once they get all these loans coming in from all these different contractors, they bundle those loans up and they sell them into Wall Street at the end of the day. So they need to have certain credit profiles, and we were really good at negotiating with lenders, right? It was one of my
Right.
favorite things to do.
Yep.
You know,
Still is.
still is.
It still is.
But with that is, if you start to push too hard on lenders and put your foot in the ground and say, I'm only going to work with you if I get this rate on this program, that's it. So what happens there is your approval box gets shrunk. So you're not going to get as deep
Right.
buys, right? So there is a give and take with that. The beauty thing about working with One End Fund, we can actually help in that scenario if you do need those really tight boxes or tight, rephrase that. If you need those better rates and everything
Yep.
to help blend that off
And still get good approval.
and still get good approvals. So we have your back on to help get you those best rates,
Yep.
and we will help that blended approval with our deeper buying power, with our second and third look options to get you those deeper buys and a better overall blended approval rate.
So blended average, you're talking approval rate and boxes. Give us this give us the breakdown of blended average when it comes to just rates in general, right? Because you may or may not be able to get the best rate on everything, right? So the type of loan it is will come with a different merchant fee typically, right? I'm
Yep.
going 30,000 feet here,
Yeah.
but talk us through that a little bit.
So as far as
Why can't I have a 0% merchant fee on every single loan I send through to a lender?
you could essentially, but the problem with that is you're not going to have the most attractive plan offerings, right? So just because
What do you
something,
mean by that?
so
What
just be,
by plan offering?
so if you have a zero merchant fee, it means that it is a very low cost loan for that lender, and it's going to be a much higher interest rate. It's not going to be an attractive offer to the home. Like you won't be able to offer a 12 months same as cash program
Right.
at 0% interest. It doesn't exist.
Correct.
Does that answer your question?
0% for again, just pretending you know nothing about financing or this is the first time you're ever talking about it. A 12-month no, as it's commonly referred to. You're saying as a merchant, you can't get for 0.
Correct.
Correct.
That's what I wanted to get out of you.
No, and to dive deeper. So let's say even if you are paying a little bit more for that first look program, but then you have to look at how many approvals you're getting for that second look, how many approvals you're getting for that third look. So if you're only offering one lender and one option, that blended approval rate doesn't really work. But if you're looking at a holistic view and running the program like you should be by offering multiple
Correct.
lenders,
Correct.
getting multiple approvals, all those lost deals on that second, third look are actually going to reduce the cost of that first look lending. So, yes, this program might be a 10-point cost just to use numbers, but getting those approvals from that second look are actually going to reduce that by quite a bit.
Correct.
Because you're getting more projects on the books,
You're
period.
getting more profitability into your business because of those projects. You already spent the marketing costs. You already have all those hard
The
costs.
doctor's already at the home. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
And it's a better customer experience,
A way better
correct?
customer
Yeah,
experience.
absolutely.